Have you been to conventions before? I have, just not as a guest. I've been to conventions just as, you know, as a person walking by and paying for my stuff and just like, I don't know, taking pictures, buying things. I think 90 or 80% of my cons that I've gone to is just cosplaying though. But we're talking like 10 years ago, 15 years ago probably. A long time ago. You're a cosplayer? I used to. Not anymore though. It's very expensive. And I had some really high quality ones. I had a friend that used to make, or maybe they still do, I don't know. I haven't really kept in contact. But they used to make the cosplays themselves, right? And I usually would tag along, and then we would like make things for cons and stuff, and you know, I would also like have mine. Obviously I had to buy my materials and stuff. Like I'm talking to like not buying the cosplays, like actually making them from scratch kind of thing. Even the weapons and all those things. What did you cosplay? A lot of things. A lot of my favorite things. Like Scorpion from Mortal Kombat. I've cosplayed Deadpool. That's probably one of the funniest ones. I've cosplayed Robin. Not the Honkai Star Rail. Robin from DC. And then some anime stuff like what's it called again? I think his name is Tsuna, right? From Katekyo no Hitman Reborn. That one's very simple though. It's not crazy. Like it's not a crazy cosplay. It's probably one of my first ones for sure. I also made a red cosplay from Pokemon, specifically Pokemon Adventures. Actually, I did two reds. I did Pokemon Adventures and Pokemon Red. But I cosplayed Link from A Link Between Worlds, because that's my favorite Zelda game. And I can't really remember what other things I cosplayed. There's definitely more, but my memory isn't working. Typical. What did you like about Link Between Worlds? The mechanic, the art style. It was just really good. The puzzles. It gave me the same feeling that Echoes of Wisdom gave me. The gameplay was just really good. The story was also really good. You did so many cosplays. I think I've done more. I just don't remember. I think those are the main ones though that I really put a lot more effort into. It was definitely Deadpool, Robin. The Robin one was crazy though. Scorpion was crazy too. I actually used real chains, but I couldn't take them to the con. Oh, wait. Frick, what was the name of this guy? Frick, hold on. C.I. Joe? The guy with the helmet? Snake Eyes. Yes. Snake Eyes. Making that helmet, it took me like 2 weeks to figure it out. Like making a really high quality helmet. That was crazy. I don't know the name, but it was crazy hard. I remember that. Many attempts. Luci the type to make his own props? Yeah, of course. I've never bought a cosplay. I usually like make them from scratch. Or I used to, at least. Not anymore. I'm not into cosplay anymore. I do still remember the trips. The trips going to the what's it called? Well, it was not a mall. It was a mall, but there was like this place where I would be able to find like everything I needed, like cloth or like if I needed some leather, you know, things like that. And that place had everything. Department store, not really. It was a crazy place. It felt if there was a lot of things in there. Fabric store, yeah, I guess so. There's a lot of things. More than just that though, but it had everything I needed. So it was really, really good. It had every color of things, so it was good. Craft store, similar. You could find a lot of things in there, yeah. But it was fun. I remember those days. That's definitely something I do remember. I also remember, I think it was very in character though. I think it was Comic Con. I remember taking the bus to Comic Con in the Deadpool cosplay, and it was just funny. And also every time I took off the mask, I would look like a freaking Power Ranger. Your cosplayer art then, yeah, it was fun. It was fun, definitely. Fun time. I've experienced a lot of things in life. Cosplayers commuting to cons are so funny. Yeah. Taking the bus is like the weirdest thing though. Everybody's looking at you. The way Deadpool fits your color scheme too. True. Oh my god, that's so true. Do you have a favorite cosplay like that I've made? I feel like the one that had a lot more effort was the Robin one. That was something really cool because it also not only was just Robin, it was Damian Wayne Robin, right? Damian Wayne is Batman's son. The thing is, I didn't exactly do a cosplay of Damian Wayne. It was more like my own interpretation of Damian Wayne. I designed the whole outfit. It's like having a new Robin outfit that's based on Damian Wayne's Robin. Like even the Robin logo, like I redesigned the logo, I redesigned the whole suit, and it was just really fun because it still gives you the feel of a Robin, and nobody would notice that it's not exactly the original Robin, right? They just thought, oh, it's Robin, and then they would ask you like, what Robin? It's like Damian Wayne, right? But it's my own interpretation, and I think I had a lot of fun with that one. Luci Robinsona. yeah, exactly. I did have a lot of fun also with Link. Well, first of all, it's a very specific Link. It's a cartoonish Link, right? So the clothes are very bright and very simple cartoonish, right? There's not many details on it. However, I didn't really like using the wig. Having the blonde Link hair with, you know, with the long sideburns. But I did make a shield out of wood. It was the Hylian shield, yeah, from wood, and that was the best part about the cosplay. That was really cool. How do you make the shield? Well, I'm experienced with cutting wood and like, you know, building stuff. So I made it out of wood, and then I painted over it. I think shaping it was probably the hardest part though. Was there anything else you made out of wood? A lot of things, but not exactly for me. It was more like I was just helping my friend, because my friend, they would do those things and sell them, so I would always just help them, like do swords and stuff like that. I remember one time there was like a time where like a lot of cosplayers were doing a lot of Bleach cosplays, and that means that's a lot of swords. So I was helping with those. Yeah, but they're all made of wood. They're all made of wood. How long does it take to make a Bleach sword? Just shaping the sword, probably, I don't know, like couple of hours if you really want to do it in one day. The thing is, like, you need several parts, and sometimes even 2 parts for the main sword. You need 2 parts to make it long, because it's really hard to like build a sword with just one piece of wood. So you would need like 2 parts for the blade, and then you have to stick them together, and then you need like another part for the handle, and then another part to separate the handle from the blade, and then you also have to like mold everything. And yeah, it takes a couple of hours, and then you have to stick it all together, and after that paint over it. And then if you want to like make it a little more like realistic and prettier, you have to like do the wrapping thing around the sword, right? Depends on what type of sword it is though. It's complicated. It's not complicated. It just takes practice. I did do a lot of industrial design back in the days. They taught me how to deal with wood and metals and things like that. I've made a lot of things like tables and build clocks, a lot of really weird things. But it is a lot of work though. It is a lot of work, a lot of hours for sure. It's like, imagine you're just having a job, you know, it's like a 9 to 5 kind of thing. It takes a lot of hours for one thing. But my friend was like next level. They were doing like a lot of things and just selling it to people, because people would often come to them to just like commission, right? And they would just make all these things. Like I think it's sewing, right? I haven't learned how to do that because at one point my friend was like super busy with like stuff, and I had to do that. I had to do that for him. I had no experience, but they trusted me. They trusted me, and I did it, and it worked out. They just gave me like a little tutorial, and I ended up, you know, learning. It's really hard though. It's really hard when you have no experience, because having like that many like layers of fabric or even leather at points, it's complicated. So your sewing abilities was the reason you got into cosplay? No, I just got into cosplay because I liked cosplay. I thought it was cool. It's just a fun part of my life, you know? I don't do those things anymore, though. If I had the time, maybe, but now, you know, it's just really complicated. I'm not really motivated to go back to cosplaying. I feel like I'm just good with my hobbies, like playing card games and things like that, collecting cards. You know, you can only have so many hobbies, and I chose card games because I like playing card games. Was there a VTuber you want to cosplay as? Back then, VTubers weren't a thing. So no, I don't think so. I would love to dress as myself, but the thing is, I'll just wait for that. I might do it though. I gotta change my outfit though, because this armor, you might not think, but this armor can be heavy, especially if you're wearing all the time. You thought it was expensive leather? No, it's armor. You can cosplay as Luci, break out of here. I would love to actually cosplay as MV Luci, yeah. Like any of the MVs. That would be really cool.